Sean, 12 years now you've been in the senior game. It's come around so quickly this season, but you've had one game under your belt. How do you think it went?
Yeah, we come off the pitch at the end of the game disappointed to come away with a loss, because you always want to start a season with a win, get the ball rolling. It wasn't to be. I mean, first half I think we were comfortable, we defended well, Rousey took his goal well, and we had a couple half chances, but yeah, second half game flipped on its head. There was a few decisions that happened, and that's football at the end of the day. I mean, Wigan probably deserved its second half to get back in the game, and they took their chances and ended up getting 3 points. But I think it's something that we probably, in hindsight, look, we might have needed. We might have needed that kick, bring us back down to earth. Last season was a brilliant season, but a tough one. But we're back in the Championship now, and we know it's going to be a hard fight. And if we can pick ourselves up after a disappointing first weekend and hopefully kick on with the first home game here on Saturday.
Yeah, obviously you're 28 now. You're a seasoned pro, as they maybe would say. But do you look at pre-seasons differently now and look into seasons ahead now? You're coming probably in the middle of your career.
I'm probably more prepared for them than I was before. I mean, between the ages of probably 16 to 20, you're still growing, you're still learning about yourself, about your body and what's good for you and what's not. So I'm at an age now where I know how to manage myself in the off season, and I come back usually in pretty good shape. And yeah, I guess I look forward to it a little bit more now, because it's a bit daunting when you're younger. But yeah, and then the gaffer here looks after the boys here, especially the bigger lads or the older lads that train and play a lot of games. He seems to look after us. So yeah, look, it's exciting that I'm at this point in my career. I still feel like I've got a lot to give, but still learning every day off the manager, off the other boys that have come in. So I'm hoping that this season's going to be as good as it was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and obviously the gaffer Neil Warnock's announced that he'll retire at the end of this year. 40 years, I mean, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's insane,
I mean, can you even imagine that being in the game?
No, we were talking about it, and when we were away in America, about how many pre-seasons he's done, and I'm sure he said it's his 50th or 50 odd pre-seasons, and it's just insane to think that he's been around the professional game for that long, and it's all credit to him. It shows the job that he's done everywhere he's been. He's highly thought of here at this club. I mean, what he's done in the last 3 seasons is fantastic, and it's brought life back to the club, because I've been here a while now, and when the gaffer walked through the door, he's one of these people that just brings light to the room, and the job he's done's second to none. He got us into the promised land, and obviously it didn't work out last year, but if instantly in charge that can get us up there again, it'll be him. He's
an entertaining character. He always has a line or two. Does he realise that he makes Twitter and Instagram posts and GIFs and all that? Do you find that funny in the changing room?
I don't know if he must be aware of it. I think his son William will probably show him, or his daughter, and the gaffer will just probably laugh it off, to be honest. I think he knows how to play those sorts of roles. He's been in the game that long. He probably enjoys it, you know. I think he does. He likes to be in the limelight and for people to be talking about him in a good way, obviously. But I think he's a character that he can deal with anything. If you've been in the game for that many years, not much is going to faze you.
Do you think you'll ever see characters like him again through the game? Because you know they're dwindling away. You know, Alex Ferguson retired, Arsene Wenger, the likes of that.
I don't think you will, to be honest. I don't think there'll be many managers ever again like the gaffer we have here now. He's got so much personality and charisma, and I think it oozes out of him when he's on camera, and especially when he's around the training ground, around the boys. He is an incredible man, and someone who I'm very, very happy and blessed to have been able to work with for so many years. So when he finishes and when he retires, it'll be a sad day for football, I think. But he fully deserves it, and he's had an incredible career, and we're hoping to send him off on a high.
Yeah, and obviously everyone's saying the Championship is one of the hardest leagues, you know, in the world maybe to get promoted from. And you obviously got Luton on Saturday. Thoughts ahead of that game at home as well?
Yeah, it is. No, I completely agree. I think the Championship's the hardest league in the world to get promoted from. It's such a competitive league, and every game you're pretty much on a level playing field. So yeah, Luton's going to be a tough game. I watched their game on Friday against Middlesbrough, and I thought they were unlucky not to win the game, and They're a team riding on a lot of success over the last couple of seasons with back-to-back promotions. So look, their squad's a great squad. A lot of people probably doubt them and don't think they can do it, but we're not taking anything for granted. We know the quality they possess and the players they have, so we're not taking it lightly. We've just got to prepare properly this week and hopefully start the home campaign off with a win.
And if any man can get you promoted, it's Neil Warnock.
He is the man for the job. It's simple as that, and I think he's shown that a couple of years ago when we were riding high. We had that sticky spell over Christmas, and people thought we were going to drop off, and without the gaffer and some of the senior boys that were part of the team then, it might not have happened.